Welcome back to Project Hospital. How is everybody doing? Happy Friday. Here is this week's bonus episode. Well, technically we've had 2 bonus episodes, but here's the last one for the week. How's everyone doing? Right, we're going to jump straight in. So I've done a few bits off camp. I say a few bits, I've hardly done anything. Let's have a quick look. What did I do? So I've just added the sort of the lining across the floor down here. I noticed I didn't add that when we put this in. Brooke, you are still doing some training. I thought you finished that yesterday. Maybe they finished their shift and they still had like some studying left to finish. But okay, you go, girl. You'll do it. Right. Also, I finally have an elevator at this side of the hospital. Now, I literally stared at this for about 20 minutes to the point where I started to contemplate life. I couldn't figure out anywhere to put it in. I can't shrink these. I've already made this way smaller than it needs to be. I regret not making orthopedic bigger, but it is what it is. So yeah, it's gone here in the center, so it's not ideal. But I think how it's going to work upstairs will be better. So this is where we're going to be working most of the day. We're going to be working up here. We're going to get I think I'm going to go general surgery. You finished your training. Level 8. Go on. Well done, Brooke. You've still got your germaphobe trait, so that didn't disappear this time. How is, because I really want to train you up. You're not on par with everyone else. How busy is it down here at the moment? It's not that busy. We do have another doctor on shift. Don't know. Oh, he's there. He's checking people now. There's literally only 2 people here. So, Brooke, I'm afraid straight back to training, please. So, get up, turn your ass around and get back in that training room. I really want to, I'm not going to go like crazy. I just want to get them up just a little bit. I know that they'll learn naturally on the job, but I really want, because like I said before, this department scares me. This hospitalization and emergency. I know it's observation. It should be the easier out of the 2, but it gave us such a headache last time. And so I want her to have a bit more skill. A long wait for examination. X-ray, lower limb. Occupied or staff has been busy. Let's have a quick check of this before we pause and start ignoring people. Actually, where are you? You're in observation now. That's fine. But this is being used. You will literally be going in here as soon as they're done. So just wait your turn. Have that. Have this stuff just to make you feel a bit more comfortable. And then just shut up and wait your turn. Also, I noticed something on Reddit. I was just literally scrolling, and we will get built in, and we will put, I think we're going to do general surgery. We will get that built in a second. I should put a board in the doctor's offices, which gives them, I believe it gives them differential diagnosis if they don't have it already. So this guy, do you have it? No, not that I can see. Oh, you do have it. Hold on, let me pause because I just need to see for myself. There's meant to be something I can put on the wall to help the doctors. Like it gives them an additional thing, I think. I could just be completely talking out my arse. It's used during differential diagnosis to help doctors process the information more efficiently. So it assists with it. But okay, this is going in. It's going to go into all of them. Because if it makes them a bit more efficient and their diagnosings are better, then great. I don't think this is needed in here, is it? No, it's not. These doctors do have differential diagnosis, don't they? Because they are just technically emergency doctors. I don't know. I think to be safe, we'll just stick them in here. Where was it? Now I need to find a place where this is actually gonna... Okay, they will fit up there. Can this go in here? Do you know what? I'm just gonna stick one up there anyway. It can't hurt, can it? They won't go in the wards, will they? Do you know, because you quite like it in the ward, because it's like it as decoration rather than for purpose. Yeah, go on, let's stick one of them in there. Doctors perform in here as well. Do I need one in this room? Do you know what? Every room's getting one. Actually, these have already got some. All right, great. What about you guys? Can you have one of these boards? I'm just going to slap them everywhere. You can have one of them. Okay, so we'll stick you there and there. Because we've had a lot of problems with this. I nearly called last week, the last episode, I nearly called it beef tapeworm. Because that seemed to be the only problem that we had. I think I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to leave the... Oh, I've got... Actually, yeah. Let's stick one in here as well. Cool, there we go. And Orthopedia has them. Cool, perfect stuff. Right, that's that done. So yeah, we'll see if that helps with Dr. Bish. Like I said, I'm going to put him on the back burner. I think it's been, what, 2 or 3 episodes in a row now. We tried to do his 95%. I just want to build something today. So if we've got time, we'll have a look. Maybe the end of the episode we'll speed through to morning. We've got to see how we're doing money-wise, because I'm about to spend a lot of money. Yeah, so the plan is we're going to get general surgery up. And now I'm going to try and do these in chunks. So let me just sort of give you a rough idea of what I mean. So for example, what we'll do is we'll like section off this whole section for like, yeah, for general surgery, maybe even a little bit bigger. So it's enough for 2 chunky wards, enough for some general surgery offices, reception area, waiting area, all the other stuff that goes with it. I'm probably going to put a large cleaning cupboard in somewhere here and make it shared. I don't know yet, or maybe I'll put individual ones in. I would like to have have we got lounges? Yeah, so we didn't really use lounges last time. We've used them downstairs at psychiatry, so I want to make sure I'm basically making it big enough that we can put all the bells and whistles in. So let's use that as an example. Then internal medicine, again, I'm going to do the same thing. We're going to make it nice and chunky. This will look, and then we'll sort of feed as we come sort of down here. This area is going to be traumatology and intensive care will be down here. So yeah, perfect stuff. I was looking more at this because, like I was saying, I was worried about drop-offs because we can only have this unloading bay across this bottom road. It won't let me go up here, which is a bit annoying. Let me just clear these out because we will plan these out in a mo. So what I was thinking of doing, so let's just pitch this, envision this. We've got our 2 crash rooms here. Now, if I remember rightly from series 1, when we played this, the ambulances drop off here and then they use these rooms, stabilize them, and then they get fed out to the right department. So say, for example, someone comes in and they've, I don't know, got a severely bad fracture or a break and, you know, bones hanging out, anything bad like that. They come in here, get stabilized, get made comfortable, and then they would go, for example, for that type of wound, would go to orthopedy, and then they will deal with the treatment and recovery and then send them out into the world. Having the unloading bay there is going to be really difficult. Like I said, I'm going to have this stuff upstairs in the area on this side of the hospital, and I was thinking of having the private elevator come in where you can take up maybe a little bridge, they can go in and then they can get in that way. I've looked online, I can't find a mod where I can physically, like, it would let me alter it and move it. So the only other way I think I can do is I can change the game files to manually change the save files coordinates of where this is. So I'm thinking of having the car park up here for the ambulances, but having this as like an emergency entrance. So it's not the main entrance where people come in, where like the general public come in. It's like bam, straight in here and into these crash rooms. So if I just sort of, you'll see what I mean. We can, like, these doors fit in there perfectly. So I think when we get to that stage and we start building intensive care and traumatology and we start buying ambulances, I think I'm going to have a fiddle with that. See if I can get it over there. If I can't, then I still think we'll have maybe the private, I don't know. We need to do the layout upstairs before I can really decide how we're going to do that. I want general medicine in and internal medicine before I open that. I want 2 more wards open. I want a nice chunk of money coming in. Right, so let's get going. I'm going to put the corridors in first because I want to kind of have a sort of like a layout of because the corridor is basically going to be like the spine of everything. So let's get corridors in. So they're not going to be as thick as they are downstairs, because downstairs they take up about 1/3 of the available space we've got. I think going sort of 3 wide is going to be probably the best thing to do. I'm going to sort of surround this. Hold on. Just make sure we make this one unified corridor. I want to sort of encase the lift. I think anyway, this may change. Go up there, and then this needs to come out one more, I believe, doesn't it? Yeah, so we'll do something like that, and then we'll sort of put the main sections of general medicine around this, but not general medicine, general surgery. So I'll put like the offices, waiting rooms, that kind of stuff, and then we'll feed the wards out this way, on call, all that stuff. I'm probably going to put a larger operating theatre up here. Probably 2, maybe up here in the centre, so it's easy for all the departments up here to use it. So yeah, let's do that. Before I do that, I'm gonna, because I also want this corridor to link, I want to kind of just have like one corridor going through the centre of this, so it's so to limit footfall as much as possible. Anyway, I've talked too much about corridors out of the lift, so let's just get these in. We'll go 3 wide there. Is that 3 wide? Yeah, that's 3 wide. Cool, perfect stuff. Now this is gonna come this way. And that should line up perfectly. Cool, yep. So that's gonna kind of be the layout. I know this lift is the other way. It kind of is facing, like, you would think that I would have done the doors the other way, but I had a reason for this and I can't remember why. Anyway, right, let's get... Oh, it's not going to link up as one item. That's so annoying. Sorry. My brain wants it to look all as one. Okay, perfect. So yeah, we'll do that. Right, let's get general surgery planned out. And then we'll get building. So I think... So obviously we're doing this layered up. Now I think I'm going to sort of break it here. Yeah, I'll sort of break it here, and then we'll work out the depth of that, and I'll put some markers on the other end of the building of where like our limits are to build in, and then we'll make this like an outside sort of courtyard with like bushes and flowers and all that kind of stuff. So let's get in a waiting room first. Should I do waiting room? Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is do waiting room here. I'll do reception here. So come out the lift, go to reception. So we'll sort of go clockwise. So yeah, out the lift to reception, into waiting area, doctor's offices. And then they can go back onto this main stretch if they need to go up. Okay. I just made that all up in my own head. That wasn't planned. It sounded a lot more clever than it was. I just literally fluked it. Right, let's get reception in. So I'm going to make this quite a decent size because I want to get some waiting sort of chairs and stuff in here. So we'll go 6 by 6. Waiting room. Actually, this is quite a nice size to put a bathroom in here, I think, maybe. Yeah, because if I'm going to have the wards up here, up this stretch, they'll have... Actually, no. I'm trying to think of... I could do a corridor behind here. Because the people in the wards are going to use the bathrooms a lot. Particularly at the end of the night, they'll come and use the bathrooms, go back to bed, and then they'll get discharged. So there'll be a flood of people using bathrooms. That's a worry for later. Right, waiting room. So I was thinking like this. Could probably make it bigger, so we could have this like an open plan sort of thing, maybe. Am I making that too big? Yeah, something like that. Now let me draw the wards out because they're going to be the most important thing. Now I want, ideally, a bed takes up 2, so 2 long, and then I want 2 across for walkway, maybe, no, 3, and then another 2. So it's going to be thicker than I need it to be. what other rooms do we need for this? We need a diagnostics unit. I'll stick that behind reception. Okay. So, a ward bed, a general ward bed, it takes up, it's a 2x2, so I can have them bunched together, but I'd like a gap, so let's go 3. So 3, 6, 12. Okay, I can get... That should be enough to do a decent size in there. I could always make it bigger or smaller if I need to. So, okay, that's that. HD... No, I'll do diagnostics unit. I'll do that behind here. Does it need to be that big? Actually, what is it I could do? Yeah, we could do 2. Actually, they're the wrong sizes, aren't they? So that's by 4, that's by 5. Oh, it's an odd number. Okay, wardrobe coming out 1 more. I'm really trying to plan this out this time rather than just like doing like slapdash, just chucking it all in randomly. Okay, we can pull you out by 1 and then you out by 1. Okay, they're now equal sizes. This can be the lounge. Have it off the waiting room. Yeah, I'll do the bathroom. Yeah, we'll do the bathroom sort of up here because then it's sort of in the middle. Okay, HDU ward. We'll do up this stretch. Yeah, I don't want it as big as this one. Okay. Yeah, I think I like. Oh, I need a sonography unit. Okay, well we can get rid of one of these. Or do I put 2? No, let's put these in first. So on-call and nurses station. So nurses station I normally have open plan, but I think I'm going to do these in like their own private rooms. So on-call doesn't need to be as large, but I'm going to have a lot of staff. So I think if we do... So what's that? That's by 7. Is it 15 in total? That's a bit annoying. Do you know what? I'm going to do this as one giant room. So we'll have, yeah, we'll have one giant shared room for them. Yeah, I think that works quite well. And then we can use this area for bathrooms and cleaning cupboards. Down here, we're going to need actual general surgeries, the actual rooms themselves. So let's do 7 by 7. Because then I think that's like a nice chunk. So how far does that... So it's literally just above here. Yeah, I think that's a good point to cut off. Now I'd like... That is annoying. The maths doesn't maths. Maybe do 5, 6... That's a 6, 6. So one is going to be slightly larger than the other. What am I going to fit in here? Oh, I need a door to get out to the actual... If I'm going to have this as an area where people could come out, like an outside garden, then I'm going to need an actual corridor through here, aren't I? So, okay, let me just sort that out. I'm going to stick one here. I still want them quite chunky. Yeah, about here, and then how big a double... No, that's going to be weird for double doors, isn't it? I'm going to need to make this a 4. Perfect, yeah, because I'm going to have 2 doors in the middle and then, yeah, it'll be symmetrical. Right, this office, let's make this a bit bigger. That's too big. Unless I just do 2 quite large offices. I feel like I need 3 of these as a minimum. I just got weird dead space. Haven't planned this out right. Ah! Right, I'm back. Sorry, I was like panicking myself out too much about like trying to get this looking nice. Right, so what I've decided to do is I've got 3 offices down here. We've got a slightly smaller one, so I'm sorry for whoever gets hired to go in here. I do apologise. And then we've got a nice little bathroom here, which I could have a nice little sort of little walk down with some sinks and stuff, and then sort of come in here and you've got your cubicles and things like that. So we're going to make a nice little fancy bathroom there. On the back of this doctor's office, so not just are they working in a glorified closet, they're also going to hear the flushing of toilets all day long, so I apologise. But it is what it is, you're going to have to deal with it. So we've got both wards, we've got reception area, waiting area, we've got 2 of the diagnostics units, we've got 2 very large sonography units, is what it is. We're going to have 1 large shared room here for on-call and nurses station. We've got the lounge here. I've got 3 operating theatres up here. Probably overkill. We've only got the 1 downstairs, but I don't really want... So at the moment, the 1 downstairs is operating just fine with the level of patients that we've got in orthopedic. I would quite like this floor to be using these 3. I'm expecting these to be a bit busier. Obviously, we're going to have traumatology up here as well. If I can fit it. For some reason, I've made this gigantic, but it is what it is. And then down... Yeah, and then with traumatology and internal medicine on this floor, I'm probably going to make internal medicine a bit smaller. We'll see. If not, internal medicine will go upstairs and then we'll just have traumatology and all that other stuff down here. But there's going to be multiple things on this floor that are going to need operating theatres. And I might even, depending on how busy they get, this might also serve for anyone on the floor above coming down. We'll see. I'm probably going to do the same thing, but have operating theatres. Maybe only 1 or 2 on the next floor up. But yeah, that's the rough plan. So we'll see how it turns out. But yeah, let's get... I think the main thing is we get flooring and walls up first. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Also, don't be concerned about the amount of cleaning that the cleaners are going to need to do with the amount of corridors and stuff. We'll have 2 cleaners. I will cut this, so when we've got either traumatology or internal medicine here, I will change the corridor to match that cleaner so they work within decent sized zones. Yeah, I don't have a common room up here. That's the only other thing. I was thinking about putting a common room in sort of this sort of area around here, but I'm going to wait until we see how this area plans out once we've built it, because there's a lift right here, so these people are going to be mainly using this lift. This is what's going to, and it literally enters, like you exit this lift and you've got a common room right here, so it's not as if they're going to come down and then walk all the way around. So fingers crossed that'll be all right. But anyway, let's actually get building. Let's do this. So now that the pure anxiety of getting that done is out of the way with. Oh, yeah, I like the plan. I'm just going to keep telling myself I like it and convince myself. Please tell me in the comments it's good. Flooring. I'm going to match the same sort of style that we've got downstairs. We're going to do a slightly different colour theme up here. So I think up here we're going to go maybe a... don't know, maybe we'll go for... No, as I say, the green and the blue is too similar to the one we've got down there. Let's go for something a bit more striking. Should we go orange or yellow? Yeah, let's go yellow. We'll still have white flooring because I want everything to look sort of clean and pristine. We're still going for that sort of minimal vibe. So let's copy. That does that all the time, and I don't know why. Copy. There we go. Let's grab that. Let's get corridors in first. I'm not going to fill the ward out with all the beds. I'm probably only going to put like 3 beds in each of these wards just to sort of get it operational. That's literally gonna that's gonna be what we do, and then we'll add the beds as and when we need it. So when we start getting alerts saying, "Oh, you've run out of beds," then yeah, that's fine. We'll sort that out. Right, let's get these in. These down there. I've noticed that the elevators up here don't have the same flooring as the one downstairs. I think it's just the black flooring, isn't it? Yeah, we use the same as what's in the doctor's offices. So let's get that in. That in there. Cool, perfect stuff. Any more corridors to do? Nope, all good. Now, we said we're going to go for like a yellow. Corridors, I'll colour them walls in once the rooms are in. So, doctor's offices, what have we got downstairs? So we're sort of using this quite sort of chunky stripe. Walls would help. So let's get that copied. I think I'm going to use the same in the on-call as well. So let's go box. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the walls in, and then I'm probably going to time lapse a lot of this, so you don't have to sit here and watch the whole thing. So we'll put a few in, and then don't worry, I will skip through. So let's get that in. That in. This is going to be one big shared room. Wards and bathrooms. So downstairs to the ward. So we're going for this sort of smaller. I've just realised I've done that red. What's wrong with me? We're going orange or yellow. Right, we're going yellow. Let me just fix that. At least you don't have to pay just to repaint. Then... Right, we're going with this. Again, we're going yellow. The wards are going to have... Yeah, this will be for the wards. The bathrooms will be slightly different if they're going to be tiled. Oh no, that's using... They don't have a colour on. Oh, should we start doing colours on these ones upstairs? Oh, 700 quid though, if I don't like it. Ugh. I don't like it. Let's undo that. Okay, we're just going to stick with this this pattern for the wards. It'll help if I copy the right one. Okay, get that ward in. Operating theatre we're going to do a little bit differently. This one I am going to do a colour. Yeah, we're going to go with this up here. Yeah, I'm going to go for that. Now, this might be attached to... Yeah, no, all up here is going to be yellow. Oh my god, why you do that? I was thinking about doing a different colour, but I don't want it to look like a patchwork up here of like, oh, we've got yellow over here and then BAM! Purple. No, we're not doing that. Well, this whole floor, its colours will be yellow. Anything else here? So, a diagnostics room, that's kind of like an sonography. They're very similar, aren't they? So, do I have them downstairs? I have a diagnostics room somewhere, don't I? Yeah, I've got diagnostics and sonography there. So I went for tiled in these. Cool, perfect stuff. Same as awards. So let's get you in. You in. Same here. And here. Bathrooms. Again, I think it's the same as awards, isn't it? Oh, this is a funny shape. I'm going to have to do this one by hand. Not sure about this corner. I don't know, I'll stick a plant there or something. Let's do that. Okay, I think we're good for money so far. I'm not panicking too much. What else did I need? Right, bathroom up here and cleaning closet, I believe, is the same. Okay, so we need reception and... Did I do reception areas different? I think they're just on the normal flooring, aren't they? Cool, perfect stuff. We can do that. And then this will be its own room. Now, see, this one will be a bit more sort of, bit more comforting. So we're going to go with light wood paneling. No, I wanted it facing this way. Yeah. Then Let's go with wood across the bottom. Oh, perfect. That's like all of the stuff done up there. Although we need to put a wall here, because if not, patients are going to be falling onto the floor. Yeah, let's get the outside walls sorted out. I'm using the dark brick, aren't I? Which one is it? Screw it. It's that one. Cool. Awesome sauce. Oh. Yeah, let's get this painted on. Yeah, we'll do it there. And I'm going to cut it off. So it's be like a no access point. I know that's a lot of wall to delete and it's money, but it's a couple hundred, so it's not too bad. Right, let's get the corridors painted. So I want to use that, but this lovely yellow colour. Cool, right. We'll do this with minimal rotation needed. So like that. And across. Then we need to go that way. Across here. 1, 2. Waiting room. That. Cool, that should be everything painted and floored now. I am going to just close this off. Beautiful, I like it. Lovely, lovely jubbly. Right, I want to get some walls put up out here so no one can fall off. I'll just have these doors up here, I think. Yeah, we'll just have them. And then flooring. I'm sure I've got a mod for outside stuff. Like, oh, here we go. Roof walls and then corners as well. So let's get these corners on. Do I want them coming right to the edge? That's a question. Yeah. Cool, that's that done. I still think people can fall over that. We'll put actual, like when we build a sort of outside area out here, I will put glass fences up. Yeah, that'll do for now. And then I'll do all the flooring afterwards. Let me just put these up. Hey, that's coming along. I love it. Although, I don't like that. Hopefully that won't stay there. Love that. Beautiful. Right, let's get these rooms filled up. Well, we've got 58,000. So, like I said, we're just going to do the bare minimum just to get the actual department set up. Ah, I forgot the elevator wall. And I'll do all the pretty lines around the floor and stuff once we're set up. Cool. Beautiful. Oh, I didn't do the flooring inside the rooms. Oh, for God's sake. Right, I know what the doctor's offices are. They're black. So let's get that in. That in. These are black. These are going to be tiled. Operating theatre will be the same. I'll diagnostics units the same? Did I do them coloured? I did do them faded, like a faded colour. Bathrooms are... They're bigger tiles, and that's just plain white ones in the cleaning closet. Cool. So... larger tiles in bathroom. And then these are smaller. Okay, we've done flooring. Right, let's get reception in. So what I'll do is I will build one of each room. Like I'll do reception, waiting area, general surgery, and then we'll have a nice little time lapse. We'll see how far we can get before we run out of money. I think we just get the basics in. I think we do one of everything. One office, maybe two, because I don't think they're that expensive. Like I said, we'll probably just put like 2 beds in each of these. Operating theatre. That I definitely want to get at least one of them up and running. I've missed some flooring up here. Yeah, at least get one operating theatre up and running. And then I don't think we need to... We can just sort of expand it as we go. I think that's probably the best thing to do. Right, let's get reception first. So I can change colour of this one. Now, I think I use... so I don't want brown. It's not really an orange, is it? I prefer these, but they just say advice. Like, it doesn't really look like a reception desk. I prefer them. Screw it. Right, we'll have one of them. And then I'm going to put that one there. Yeah, we'll do one there like that. Because I did want like an area for like 1 or 2 seats maybe. But I think we'll give that a miss maybe. Cool, that's a nice open reception. Cool, we'll do that. Then we want a nice chair. We've got yellow. Perfect. Stick that there. Have PC. Do you know what? I don't know if I have to go one more in. Make it sort of more like encased in. Or would it technically be like that? Yeah, so it sort of like follows it around. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I'm putting too much effort into this. I'm like stressed. Yeah, I think we just have the one. Yeah, we just do it like that. Anyway, right, let's get... Let's give them some card files, because we love some card files. We'll do... Do they have smaller ones? I'm sure they have a smaller one, don't they? They do. Yeah, we're going to go for like a white one up here. So we'll do 2 of them. They don't need a printer, do they? Or anything fancy like that. I can put benches in. I think what I'll do is I'll fill the waiting room in first, see how it looks with how many chairs we've got and like the direction of the chairs, and see if I can make something work here as like some seats for them to sit at. Right, I want some stuff on their desk. So, should we have some juices? No, you can't put juices out, can you? Nah. Cactus. There's always got to be a cactus. We'll stick that there on the corner. Oh, actually, brochures. The only thing, I love the brochures. Like, they're great. It's a mod. Well, they're not like an in-game item. But they never face, you can't have them face outwards. So I'm just going to stick it like that. Right, we'll give them a phone. Which I can't remember. One of these doesn't work, I don't think. Oh, it has to go on the back, so it won't go on this like thing. Okay. Let's have a little first aid kit. Safety and all that. Can a fire extinguisher go underneath it? Perfect. Got health and safety map. Doctor stuff. Let's stick some of that down. I just want it to look like it's lived in a bit. Some flowers. I'll stick one there on the end. I know she's got the cactus, but the cactus has got to be there. I put that on all the receptionist desks, I believe. Mug. That won't go on here. Files. Will they go on here? No, they won't. Posters. Do we have like a general medicine one? Something generic. They're all very important posters. It's one about masks. Malaria infections. Oh, let's do the food pyramid. Though I could have that in the waiting area. I know what I want. I want a clock. Oh, post-it notes. Maybe not. I do want the waiting area sign up somewhere, but we'll do that later. Small lamp? Yeah, let's put a little lamp up. I'm running out of things to do. Potted plant, always. Yellow. Stick that there on that end. Should I have that there in the back? No, I can't put it in the back, can I? Have that on the end. A poster about moles? Oh, I get it. Moles isn't like on your body. I saw a broom and what looks like a field in the sky, and I was like, I thought it was moles. Anything else I can stick up here? I think that might be it for this area. I can get a lamp on their desk. I'm sorry, I'm getting rid of it. No, I'm being stupid now. I'm just whacking things down for the sake of it. I want a clock. Where's the clock? There's the clock. I have that above here. Cool, perfect. Right, that's reception done. That took way too long, then we need to spend time on it. Right, let's get this done. Now, I think downstairs, have I used the wall? No, I have. I've used these ones this time. Whereas I normally opt in for the like info cue point on the walls. Let's get chairs in first. That's the main thing. Right, we're gonna go for modern benches. We don't have yellow. Okay, it's gonna be white then. So entrances are gonna be here. I want vending machines and stuff down there. We're obviously gonna have waiting room, the lounge area here. So I want a bit of space. So let's do like this. We'll do a couple of rows of 6. I think that's best. Now, can that go on the end? It can do. We'll just do 2. Actually, can I get another row in? I can. Cool, right, that'll do for that. Right, info screens we're going to have on these 2 back walls. Vending machine, yes, we have yellow. I'm going to have like food and stuff in here anyway, so I don't necessarily want... Actually, vending machines might look quite nice there. Yeah, and it's a shorter distance for them to walk. Then we'll put a vending machine there. Water cooler. And then, where's the bin? I need a bin. Here we we go. Can't change colour of the bin. That's a bit sad. I'll stick it down there and then we'll put another one. Another one down there. Cool. That's a nice nice little design. Right, let's get some doors on these. So this one's just going to be a standard door. I'll probably put it about there. Standard door for the doctor's offices. Anything I need in here? No, I think I've covered pretty much everything we need. I wouldn't mind a plant. Bamboo, always. Where would I put this? Have one on each side as the door as you go in there. No. That'll do. That'll do. No more. We've got 3 plants. Let's do this because this is fairly inexpensive, isn't it? Right, we don't have yellow. Oh no, so it's going to be white. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. And then I'm going to put some stuff in like these corners. So I'm going to do... Do I do a... Yeah, let's do... Like that. Bamboo plant because... No, there's 2 outside the door. Do I want to... I don't know if I want a TV in here. I think I'm just going to go bookshelves. Yeah, put bookshelf there. I could have a radio though, to be fair. We'll do 2 of them. We'll put some refreshments on 1. Actually, I will put another coffee table there. Actually, I'll do this like that, and then we'll get the... We will have a radio on here. And did I see donuts? Oh my god, an aquarium. Table, you are gone. Right, we have a fish. Cool, that's a nice little visitor's room. Right, we're gonna need a clock in here. So I'll have one up there above the door. Right, I need a bin. Oh no, we've got bins right outside the door there. Yeah, I think that's fine. We need windows. I will put windows in once we've actually like finished this floor. Okay, let's get one of these done. So, doctor's office. Right, we need an examination table. So I'm going to do desk and stuff first. I don't really have... I think we're going with the brown colour. Oh, going for an ugly colour. Right, we'll go for a normal chair. Again, we don't have yellow. Any of these other colours? I think it's going to have to be white. So a patient can sit on that. Oh my god, they have yellow. Yes, I gave you a yellow one, didn't I, receptionist? Everything's just yellow. What else do we need? So we need an examination table. Yes, we have yellow. Right, that goes down here. Examination light. Yeah, I normally like the one. We'll just go with a standard black one. Printer. PC. I like the larger ones, but I think the smaller ones are more practical. So let's go 1 and 2. I need a CRP scanner and an audio meter. I put both styles of bins here. I have disinfectant by the door. And we just need an eye test. I'll do the eye test there. And do you have differential diagnosis in this room? We don't. Let's stick an oxygen tank in just for the vibe. I did want a bookshelf, which I can't fit there. Cool. That's that room done. Right, I'm going to get 2 doctors in for here. So we'll copy that prefab. And I'm just going to do a miniature version of this in there. But yeah, we're just going to go with the 2 doctors for now in here. Cool, perfect. Right, what else do I need? I need staff and I need these 2 rooms. How much oh my god, 30,000. We might have to wait a day. I really wanted to get an operating theatre up and running, but they're really expensive, aren't they? If I remember rightly, like they are money. What is needed in here now? Dialysis, 5,000. Level workstation is nearly £1,000. 500. 200. So it's just going to be about 10,000 to do this room. Yeah, I have the basics to like get this up and running, like just to have these just as offices. So I could open it and then wait until someone starts screaming at me that they need hospitalization. Just to maybe see how we do money-wise. Get some good staff and get them a bit of training, maybe. Right, this is going to be a shared closet, so I'm going to do one of them and that. Also, my cleaning closets are a bit drab. I know I just literally just put these 2 in, but once I know what departments are on this floor, I will decorate these out and we'll have like some plastic hampers, some sinks, a bit more in here. I just want to get this like up and running for now. I think that's the main thing. Right, bathroom, let's get that done so people don't need to go down the lift to use a bathroom. So I want, ideally... yeah, 5 across there. Let's put these in. So I was going to try and put some more across there, if possible. I don't know why, but I like the arrows facing in. I don't know if that makes a difference. And then we need toilet paper from the... this is from the toilets mod, I think it's just called. I can't remember the name of the mod. Again, link in the description if you want to see the mods that we're using. Well, I wanted sinks and stuff down here, so I could probably get another row, a few here maybe. Let's get sinks in first, and we'll see what room we're playing with. So I'm gonna have bin here and dryers. So let's go. I'll do that. We can put the dryers on this wall. So one for each sink. Bin. We'll do a square bin in here. Should we do 2 bins? Yeah, we'll do 2 bins. 4 sinks, 4 hand dryers. Perfect. Now, can I get any more in here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, will 4 look silly? That's the question. Yeah, it blocks that bit. So let's get rid of that and that wall. We'll just have the... oh no. Yeah, we'll just have the 3. Okay, brain fart. Okay, there we go. Doors. And toilet paper. Again, I've said it before, I'm surprised that the game didn't come with toilet paper as an item. And then we need some mirrors as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Now a door. Okay, that floor, I think, is basically set up now. We've got 29,000. I could kit these out and just not hire anyone yet. I think we wait, because we've got wages to come out. Let's play this a bit sensibly. This is also a really, really long episode. I do apologise. Happy Friday. Right, let's hire some staff. So we have got... why can't I... Oh, I haven't put a door on here. That would help. Restricted area. Okay, we just need a day shift person in here. Now, this is quite a large area, so I'm going to kind of want someone a bit decent. You have one bad trait. You've also got manager qualities, Daniel White. I like that. Dexterity 63, 56 efficiency. You're 3 stars as well. I want you. I know you're expensive, but I want you. What is that? Do I spend £1,000? Okay, you just eat for a bit longer. You've got the same first name as me. I like food. You like food. Welcome to the team. Welcome to general surgery. Receptionist. Now, I want someone pretty good on this. Oh, you're an early bird, but your rest levels decrease faster. I'm not too fussed about that because you're in quite a good area. Your fast hunger increases much faster. You have no bad perks, Susan. However, you got a bit of training to do. Do I go with you because it's not going to be busy to start with this department for the first day or two? I like the early bird. Long commute, I'm not touching that. You're just going to want to eat more, but then a vending machine's right next to you, so you've got clean feet. Got another, there's one bad hidden trait. I think it's going to be Gregor Kent, but you're an alcoholic. No, it's not happening. I'm going to go with the Judy Hall, maybe. Right, I'm really trying to like pay attention to who we hire now. Like before I'd be like, you're cheap, come in, you're cheap, or you're the most expensive. I'm trying to like actually look at their like percentages now because I don't want to be babysitting these. I want them to be able to like run efficiently and they need to be, well, obviously I'm just stating the obvious. They need to be good. Otherwise I'm going to constantly be getting called to go like this person can't do this and that person can't do that. You are fantastic, Brooke Martin. Look at you. Advanced diagnostics. You, wow. Okay, what are these traits? Oh, practical diagnosis. And you're pleasant. You're in and you're boss. Okay, that's that sorted. Right, do I get another person in here or do we think we'll be alright? Diagnostics genius. But you're sometimes late. You're unpleasant. You've got clean feet, but 3 other things that you're hiding from us. Long commute and not touching it. Like I've had like the receptionist is in this down here is a pain for getting in on time. Well, who have we got for if I actually look for advanced diagnosis? Oh, we've got a hard worker there. Patricia Jackson, general surgery 92%. Right, that's it. We got the dream team. We got Brooke and Patricia. Right, I think we're good to go for this department. Do I want this running night time? Do I want a night shift in here? I don't know. I'm getting a flashing warning. Why? No, you're all done. Oh, it's because I haven't finished hospitalization. Just because I put them down on the actual floor plans. Okay, that's fine. Right, let's get today. I want to see how busy this gets. All right, I'm liking the sort of the idea. This is how I kind of wanted it. I wanted to have like a almost as if like this whole like then each floor is going to be its own like split off into 2 departments. So we'll have one huge section for one department, one for another. However, I think with the space we've got here, I think I'm going to sort of do a mishmash of intensive care and. Do I want to do traumatology instead of in? I think I'm going to do internal medicine later. I think I'm going to do it on the next floor up. So I think we go intensive care here. It's also by a lift, so it's accessible. And then down here we'll do traumatology. If I need to, I will put some extra crash rooms up here, and we'll do the lift idea I had. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Right, anyway, let's head back downstairs. Oh, look. I am so chuffed. Like, where we came from with season 1, I'm really chuffed with how this is coming along. It's cracking. Patient numbers and insurance payments are back to normal. That's a shame. I was enjoying the extra 10%. Also, how's our prestige doing? Oh no, it's just reset, hasn't it? Oh well. Speed through. So I know that sometimes the building episodes not much happens, but we have to do it. So I apologise if that was a bit chaotic or a bit boring. I apologise. Long wait for examination. Lynn, what is up with you? Okay, you have HIV. We don't have these departments, so I'm going to move you to... I can't move because you're in for observation. Right, well, we know what the problem is. Let's give you that and that. And we'll let your observations finish. Are you waiting for your blood tests? Waiting for a doctor. Oh, you're sleeping now, though. Okay, that's fine. Okay, you seem happy. Right, we're at morning. So 2 rooms of critical workload. Where were they? High in there. I could probably get some more night shift in there. I don't know if I need more night shift people in emergency. Not yet anyway. We'll adjust that as and when we need it. I think it's labs. No, labs was medium. And yeah, medium during the night shift. Was it radiology? Ooh. Who do I have in a night shift for you? I have you. Your radiology is quite low. Keep an eye on that. I might need to... Yeah, if you're not efficient, maybe you're slow. Maybe you're a slow worker with the hidden perk you've got. I could train him up. We shall see. Right, we want to keep an eye on internal medicine. So Dr. Bish is going to be coming in soon. I don't want to do doctor mode with him, no. I'm going to just turn that off just for the minute because I want to focus on upstairs before we start getting... What's this person? What's wrong with them? What's wrong with them? We're not doing that at the moment. You're about to leave. Why? What is wrong with you? Bloody beef tapeworm again. It's between depressive disorder and beef tapeworm. Why can't I do stool sampling? Like, I couldn't do it before. Right, I need to move you. I'm going to send you to emergency. Let's try... I was going to do differential diagnosis now. Put them little posters in their room, see if that would help. What else helps with beef tapeworm, finding it out? It was literally just abdominal... what was that? Interview. So that's done. Interview's done. And then that's stool analysis. Have we done stool analysis? No, we haven't. Stool collecting. Not available. Doctor/nurse unavailable. Why? Do I not have that room set up? Did I not hire someone? Okay, labs. I can't remember which one of them that it is. It's not. I don't think it's in here. I was gonna say, are you missing equipment? Although the room wouldn't work, would it? If they were missing something they needed. I feel like, I think, is it in microbiology? What am I missing? I don't want to just take the guess and just be like, oh, it's beef tapeworm, because we've had 2 people we sent away yesterday because we couldn't do the stool analysis. Not available slash doctor slash nurse unavailable. Do I put you in for observations? Do I need to keep you in longer? Okay, let's send you over to me quickly. Am I even in yet? Okay, I'm on my way. I just want to get him up in my room. Training finished. Increased by 8%. Go on, you're 16% now, Brooke. I'm so proud of you. You can have there's no more training for you for now. You can learn on your own. What was that? Oh no, the game's gone crazy. No clear diagnosis. What's up with you? That's influenza B. Have all of this. And then get out. No, you're not who I want to see. What the hell is this? I don't think I can do that. Whole body examination. I can treat this one. Perfect. Let's do that. And we'll give you some supplements. Okay, perfect. Right, I don't want to follow you along. Okay. Upstairs. This is what I want to check. How are we doing up here? Okay, we have 1 patient. We may have had more. Contact dermatitis. You need a skin allergy test. Yeah, it's not that busy. I don't think I need the ward open just yet. We're at 40,000 already. That's cracking. According to performing examinations, it's not possible for the patient to have selected diagnosis. Okay, so have that. Why would we give you eye drops for contact dermatitis? I don't know. Have them though. Oh, you've got itchy eyes. That's why. Okay, and then you. It's sinusitis. Okay, there you go. You can finish up. It's very quiet up here, isn't it? I like it though. I really like the bathroom. I like that sort of separate areas. Sort of have like a little corridor bit. I quite like that. It's not just a standard like rectangle. Okay, I really don't think that this is going to be busy. It's only their first day anyway. Pharmacy is too small. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, it is. Oh, it's tiny. Let's get this sorted out. Do I need another pharmacist? No. Can I think it's just physically too small. I can make it bigger. I could have a second pharmacy somewhere. Could actually have one in the hospital. I think I'm just going to make this bigger. Yeah, I think next episode that'll be one of the little small things we do, or I'll do it off camera. We'll make it a bit deeper, and I'll have like an actual seating area. It's not... where is my staff? Hello? Going to workplace. Filling free time. Oh my god. Okay, you're waiting. I'm blue lighting all you. We'll blue light 2 of them, and hopefully the pharmacist will now come. Oh my god. Oh, that is so busy in there. Okay, we're getting through them now. All that money! Perfect. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I need to make this a bit bigger. Cool, perfect stuff. Right, everybody, but we're gonna leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Happy Friday. I hope you all have a great weekend ahead of you. And if you're not watching this on Friday, just have a great day. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Really happy with the progress we made, especially with getting started on the upstairs now on our little general surgery department, and then down here we're gonna have intensive care and traumatology. So yeah, I'm really happy with how the layout of this. I think these are probably a bit too, not necessarily too long, because I want them to be large rooms, but I think that maybe they're a bit too thick. But I can always make them smaller if I need to, and we can widen this corridor, make it make it 4 across if we need to. But yeah, really happy with that. I think we'll get the wards set up and these once this sort of goes around the 80,000 mark, which you should probably do today, hopefully, and then wages come out. So I don't know, we'll see. Maybe another day or 2. But anyway, thank you again, everybody, for watching. If you enjoyed that, do consider hitting that like and that sub. I'm off to go and get this edited. Then I'm going to go buy some Christmas presents for all of my nieces. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to do a live stream. So if any of you are interested, you want to come and it depends if you're watching this in time. It's in like a couple of hours. At 6 o'clock tonight, I'm going to be doing a live stream. So feel free to come along and say hi if you want to. But yeah, and also if you want your name in game, if you want to be one of our cool doctors or nurses or other members of staff, stick your name in the comments and I will add you in game. But anyway, take care everybody, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!